What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and we're going to be starting the new event with the draft you guys have been requesting at. So before we get into the actual video, I'm going to ask everybody, like we usually do, go ahead and like the video, guys. Let's go ahead and get 300 likes on this video so you can get more Draft Champions gameplay. Now, when I first got into this, I was kind of confused because I was recently just Elite, like last week. So I backed out, and then they gave me all these packs that you're going to see right here. And I was like, okay, because I was Elite. You know what I'm saying? Like, they usually give you packs for it. But it was a very short thing because they reset it now because you can qualify for the Madden tournament. So now they reset the rankings again. So you got to start again from scratch. So I was Elite. I think I had, like, I don't know how many losses I had. I may have lost twice, but I was in the top 100. So that's the rewards, I guess. I don't know if they change it up for the amount. But you can see right there with the coach that we have to go with somebody with 4-3. So that's what we chose. Going through this, you know, Keenan Allen is garbage. Joe Mixon, bro, like, I don't know about that guy, man. But Zach Ertz, we're going to have to go with him, bro. Like, I'm going to tell you guys why this is the perfect draft for me. You're going to see Jalen Ramsey. You're going to see a lot of things that I know how to utilize. And I urge you guys, you see right here, we got to go Jack Conklin. I'm going to try to remember off the bat, like, what I did. Because I did this draft like a day ago. But, okay, Marshawn Lynch definitely over these two. And that's just because of his trucking, in addition to he's almost at the threshold for the spin move. Draft Champions is a slower, more complex mode. So a lot of ridiculousness is going to happen, but you have to get focused and just know what's happening. You know, you got to be able to figure out, like, having good linemen this year is very essential. And I'm going to prove that to you with the gameplay that you're going to get after this draft. Now, looking at a lot of these other things, most of these players, like I had to go with the football outside of Alex over there. Anzalone is pretty good in this situation, right? If I didn't get another user linebacker, which I am going to get another user linebacker, he would have been good enough for me to be a user linebacker. Jair Alexander, I used him earlier in the year. He's really good. But Stephon Gilmore is just a better, you know, he's taller, he's bigger. I think that he would be the best bet in that case. You have to look for those kind of things. Now, this was dangerous, right? Because we know Aaron Donald is a stud. We know Emmanuel Sanders, a team of the week, is pretty good. But we got to go Travis Frederick. And some of you guys might be saying, yo, why would you do that, bro? You know, defense, you know, whatever. No. Having my O-line like stout like that is huge. You guys will see what I'm talking about. And if you guys have already been playing, you guys already know that, like, yo, having a good O-line is pretty good. Right here, there's, like, I'm not even going to look at Khalil Mack. I got to go with the user linebacker because pretty much if you don't have a good user linebacker with decent agility, we got to go Brandon Cooks right there. But you have to have decent agility and decent thresholds to make sure you can pick the ball. Because remember, for Ball Hawk to activate, you have to have specific thresholds. I put videos out when EA first released this game, they had the user pick was broken and they had to fix it. And you see what I'm saying? So now that they fixed it, they've given you certain thresholds that you have to have. I think it's like 75 jump and 80 agility. All right, so right here, we're going to continue with the offensive line, making the offensive line very, very stout. So that way, if we need to run the ball, we know what it's about. In this case right here, I will always recommend Andrew Luck. Because Kirk Cousins is trash. Garoppolo, he's just not there yet. But Andrew Luck, they've always loved Andrew Luck in Madden Ultimate Team. That's just something that we know. I don't know if they have, like, the guy that runs it, he's a secret cult fan. But Andrew Luck was hurt all last year and got 75 cards. So whenever you get a chance to get Andrew Luck, go for that. Telvin Smith is a no-brainer right here. You got to take him in that position because he's good to blitz off the edge, and he has very good play recognition and zone coverage. Looking at this right here, we got to go Bradley Chubb. All right, we already have a left tackle. We're not really worried about Lawrence Guy right now. We got to go Bradley Chubb. And to be honest with you, this draft has me getting like a semi-Chubb. So let's continue this. Julius Peppers, you got to go Julius Peppers because Julius Peppers is a guy that you could put at the D tackle position that can get in and do what he has to do. Jabal Shared, come on, guys. You already understand. I wouldn't put him on my ultimate team, but his block shedding is glitchy at best. It is very, very glitchy. And some of you guys have been asking, like, you know, Gmia, why won't you get rid of Aaron Donald? Because that guy can actively get out of my way right now. I'm going to hold off because if I get rid of Aaron Donald, I'm going to lose in the end. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to probably lose because Aaron Donald is going to continue to get – they're going to have to give him something to get him out of my way with his block shed being an 88 is stupid. So his next card will have 90. We'll just hold off on him and do what we have to do with that situation, all right? And then finally, the GOAT, the man in the flesh. I don't even think about it. You see, I even look around to the other side. Once I see Randy Moss, it's over, bro. It's like a kid in the candy store when I see Randy Moss. It's something that's going to be, like, he's always going to be right there. So it doesn't matter. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our first game. And I want to talk about some of the things that are going to happen in this game. First, I want to let you know that the guy that I'm playing is total garbage, but he's going to try to DC glitch me or, like, disconnect the game at some point, play around with it. And I'm going to have to get on the mic and let him know, like, listen, bro, You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, do you really want to do this right here, dog? Like, the one thing I got to give EA Sports credit for, I don't know if you guys follow EA Sports _Mutt on Twitter, but they are very active with a lot of the things that go on with Madden Ultimate Team. And a lot of people, whether it's right or wrong, they do. If you report someone for disconnecting the game, because as far as like any kind of blitz that they run, you would have to be an idiot to, you know, report a blitz, a turbo blitz, whatever. You got to just take your loss like a man. You can put it in like one of their, you know, like they have those things with the notes where you could go ahead and, you know, a feedback document that they've been giving you guys. If you look on their Twitter feed, you can see a link. Also, EA _Criello, you can also see a link that can give you the opportunity to put feedback in as a regular player, and you can let them know about it there. But reporting it is not going to do anything as far as any kind of blitz in the game, because those are bugs that, you know, that it's their job to fix. But as far as disconnecting the game, EA Sports has been taking that very, very seriously, and a lot of people have you know, been banned. Their console has been banned. Now you can always go back and get another you know, another console and then log back in again. But the point is, you have to go ahead and spend that money. So they have been taking the disconnects very seriously. Everybody that's investigated is not found guilty. But you know, if it's obvious, and both consoles and including the PC, you can record to see that happens, especially after you score or you're dominating them, and then you start to see your opponent is experiencing network issues. If it so happens that you lose the game off the disconnect, you can simply just send the clip to EA Sports _Mutt at EA Help. You know, those type of things. You could file a claim at help.ea.com, that website, and you could just submit the proof. And what will happen is, in most cases, it'll be too late to take the win away from the person that got it. But that person will, you know, they will get an email on their, you know, whatever email is linked to their account, letting them know that they're going to possibly be, you know, be console banned. So you got to be very, very careful with that, with the way that it's going, because the reason that that's in place is because people rank up to be able to put, you know, to play in the tournaments. So if this is like big money things going on. People are playing for hundreds of thousands of dollars. They have to make sure that there's something in place to make sure that these guys can, you know, play the game and not have to deal with that. And that's a big step from the past, because in the past, dudes would just, oh, he just threw it right to my body. People were just DC glitching for fun in the past. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? My channel was basically started off of dudes just DC glitching wildly, and EA just never paid attention to it. But now that so much money is involved, there's so many competitors, social media, all these things are going on, they have to take it a little bit more seriously and investigate obvious claims of people disconnecting games for wins. So I just wanted to point that out with you, because right now you're going to see what he's doing. You're going to start to see these things come up like that. You know, he's thinking about it. He's like, yo, should I DC glitch this guy? Like, I'm garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's thinking in his mind, like, look, I got my SpongeBob G-string on. What should I do? So I go to my party. I exit out of my party. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to leave the party in order to let them hear you. Because that's what I do. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want no friends. I don't want none of that stuff. So I'm always in the party. So I take my mic off and I let them know, like, listen, dude, if you continue to do this, bro, not only am I going to pick your mom up at 8, but, you know, fashionably late, though. I'm not going to pick her up exactly at 8. I'm going to be there at 8:03. But you're going to also have other issues with EA Sports if you continue to do this. So for the rest of the game, there was no issues at all. Whatever he was trying to do, he understood, like, look, you know what? Maybe my mom's being safe at home with me and not getting picked up by 8. You know, picked up at 8:03 by Gmias is probably a better case. You know what I'm saying? So everything was perfect. It was actually smoother. I don't know what was going on before. Like, he probably just upped his, you know, probably got Verizon BIOS times 1,000 or something, because the game just went extremely smooth after I let him know, you know, to cut that out. So whatever these guys do, you have to understand that, you know, EA Sports will take a look at all claims. Just don't make it be frivolous. Don't make it be a claim where it's like you're just trying to get somebody in trouble, because then it won't work out for you in the end. I can promise you that. And they have things in place to see if people are doing false claims. So just kind of be easy with it and make sure you have the valid proof that people are actually doing it. Right here, he's throwing more picks. This dude is an absolutely terrible Madden player, but that's not what any of this is about. We're out here throwing dots through people's bodies while they're diving, and that dude's dive is on 1,000. Who dove like that? That dive was kind of crazy, bro. Like, that right there, that out of anything that goes on, that really gives me a semi. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, I really get a semi on that one, bro. Like, how are you diving that far? Like, I got to get a semi-chub on that. Like, it's no way I can't, because it doesn't make any sense. But you know what? Do me a favor. Throw this dot right in the traffic. Yeah. Let my guy just stand there. Thank you, EA. Thank you so much for everything, man. Thank you for letting this idiot score a touchdown, bro. To let him even think he has hope. So now I got to deal with an onside kick. Like, bro, what is going on with this guy? You know what I'm saying, bro? You just threw the dot right there. My guy just stood there. And it was weird because, like, I'm used to that happening with no reaction. You see what my offensive line just did? That's all O-line right there that we drafted. So That just shows you that the offensive line is very important, not like how it was in previous years. Yeah, go ahead. Throw it right there. There you go, guy. There you go. You see me right there lurking, and you're going to throw it there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this guy is going to do the right thing. He's not going to try to DC glitch. He's going to go to a screen, and he's going to concede. If you choose to leave a game, that is the best way to do it so that there's no issues with your account and everything is all set. You know what I'm saying, bro? So that's game one. I'm going to try to get some more games in as soon as possible. Shout out to everybody that watches the video and have liked it and shared. Until next time, one love.